Hello and welcome to Fiona's Creative Canvas. I'm Fiona and today we are celebrating the creative community. Well, I am anyway. My channel's got to 1,000 subscribers and it's thanks to the support of all of you out there. I've been loving having a chat with you all in the comments and getting tips from you. I'm hoping that you may have got some tips from me. As you know, well, some of you know I've only been doing this for 3 months, so it's been great getting all the help from everybody. So today I am doing, a lot of you have said how you like the metallics, so I'm doing another metallic pour today and I'm doing another swipe, but today I'm using black as my base. I just had a delivery from Amsterdam, of Amsterdam Paints, and I got some black Oxide. So that is going to be my base. And then for my colors, I have Amsterdam's Deep Gold, Reeves Copper. Now I'm actually curious if any of you use Reeves out there, because I haven't really seen much on YouTube of people using Reeves, and I'm not sure of how the quality of this paint is, but I'm thinking it's close to your Liquitex and your Amsterdam. And the last color I have is my Iridescent White. I didn't want the painting to look too dark with the metallics, so I wanted a contrasting color. Yeah, so from my other paintings, the Iridescent White really made the metallics pop, so we're going to try that. And then I'm going to swipe using my Amsterdam Titanium White mixed with Australian Floetrol. So let's get started. Okay, so I've popped some black gloves on because I know the black gets very messy. So I want to avoid getting covered in black paint because I always find it harder to get off. All right. Do you like my writing? It took me a while to try and get the O's all the same size, but that's okay. It was just a bit of fun. All right, here we go. So what I might just explain to you what my plan is here as I pour this on. Save a little bit of that black. I want to swipe on the diagonal. Ooh. This is actually the biggest canvas I've done for a swipe. This is a 16 by 20 inch. So I want to swipe on the angle, and my plan was to have it like a middle row and then maybe a row here and a row there and then stretch it out with some black in between. And if I pour enough of the gold on and the copper, might have a little bit on the outside of the swipe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Someone told me, I'm going to do puddles by the way as well. I know a lot of people do the stripes, but I want to do puddles. Let's do puddles. Okay, here we go. Someone told me copper tends to take over paintings, so I might go slightly easier on the copper than I do the gold. So with the puddles, I'm not doing puddles all over. I just wanted to have some blocks of color like this. Whether it works or not, I don't know, but I'm here to find out. And with my Iridescent White, I think I'm going to flow that through the middle. That could be interesting. A little bit of it. Alright. Now, I'm going to swipe this first, and then I'm going to make a decision on how I'm going to do the rest. And the nerves start. I wonder if I should tip that a little bit that way. Alright, let's load up this palette knife. Now, I don't want to drip it in the black because last time I loaded it up, I dripped it in, but fortunately my base was white, so that's, I don't know if that was last time, might have been a couple of paintings ago. Alright, I think I'm a little bit low on my swipe mix, been using it a lot lately. Alright, palette knife is ready. Take a bit of that white off there. Let's go. The white paint's very thick there. I'm gonna go the same direction. Just gonna add a bit up here and a bit down here. So that's the direction I'm gonna go from. I might use my next palette knife down. Disappointed the way this lacing is going. I'm going completely gold here. What a nice thick piece. And I actually think I'll put a little bit of the copper on the outside. do this. I want to get some interest in here. I need gold going through here, I think. This scooping thing before. Let's try that under here. Did that do anything? It's going to get tipped off anyway, I would say. But I want some stuff happening here because it's a little bit dull. This isn't bad through here. That's probably my favorite piece. And this is interesting. So, probably going to tip most of this off. Some of this off. Uh-oh. I thought I put them in really well this time. I've just taken the push pin out. It's one hole. here is the wet result. The table looks a bit of a mess because I started scraping up some of the drippings to save. Alright, so there's something good about this. It's a good composition, I think. I like the blocks of colour, and it's not all lacing. We do have some good lacing through here. The copper seems to be breaking up a little bit. You can see it through the lacing here, and you can also see it where it runs through here. So I do feel like the copper was maybe slightly runnier than the rest, but yet the lacing probably worked best through the iridescent white actually, then the copper, and it didn't work very well at all through the gold. So I'm not really sure. There it is through the gold there. Not really sure what was happening there, but I do like the overall look. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this one dry to see how it turns out. Okay, I'll bring you back when it's dry. Okay, so here is the dry result. And I'm just going to show you a few different angles. Don't mind that angle there. I actually didn't look at it at this angle. That's kind of interesting too. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good anyway. Okay. I've got a fair bit to say about this one. As I pointed out, the lacing through here looked fairly good. The lacing here is not crisp, and it's kind of washed out, and it's through here as well. Now, and here, it's the gold, because the lacing did work all right on the copper and the Liquitex Iridescent White. So, just got a couple of things hiding under here. Hang on. So, I did some consistency tests before I started this one, and I'm glad I did. I can't actually remember which order, whether it was I think it was this one first, and you can see the gold is very thick, and I did manage to get it thinner, but it's still the thickest one. So my theory is that the paint, the gold, was too thick. Let me just turn that around so you can see it a bit easier. But too thick, and so the Amsterdam Titanium White did not sink through like it normally would. I don't know if that's a sound theory, but that's what I'm going with. The copper that I said I thought was breaking up actually didn't break up as bad as I thought. And we've got a bit of shine happening through that copper as well, which is nice, and the gold up the top there. Copper, a bit of gold here, and the gold down there. But unfortunately, the rest of the gold with the lacing on top, yeah, it looks a bit dull and a bit grey, not really to my liking. So I'm going to be playing around with this a bit more, this recipe, and really concentrating on getting my consistency right, because I think that might be the key to everything. So I've actually put this video up ahead of the previous pour that I did, just because it was the 1000 video. I wanted to get that up a little bit sooner. So the next video you're going to see is an ocean swipe, using this recipe that I used for this one, but I've used some cheap paints, and I wanted to see how it would go with the cheap paints, and the results may surprise you, so look out for that one. So again, guys, thanks for everything, and thanks for chatting with me in the comments. I'd love to know what you're creating at the moment, so please let me know. And thanks for following me on my acrylic pouring learning journey. So yeah, basically I've got all but probably 2 paintings that I haven't put up, just because they were really rubbish, and it was just like a practice with the blow dryer. One was with some really bad colors, so yeah, but otherwise everything else is up there. So that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learnt something like I did. It's a shame that it didn't turn out the way I'd hoped, but I definitely learnt something else today, which is very important. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye.